Every Skyblock player dreads the moment when he has to complete the harp, but in this video I'm gonna show you how to make it a lot easier. To do so, I'll tell you how to deal with higher ping and I'll walk over how to complete each difficult song. The first thing you should do before starting a single song is to change the pick up button from whatever you have it to the space button. This will allow you to click space instead of left click, which helps with lag and makes the songs easier. The next thing you need to find out is when to actually click the block. This depends on your ping. If you have low ping, you need to click when the block gets to the actual row, but if you have about 170 ping like me, you need to click when it gets to the row above the actual row. Play with it a little until you find out when is the best time for you. This said, there are two songs when the speed is a bit slower, that being the first song and Geometry. Take this into consideration when doing them and click later than usual. Now I'm gonna go over the difficult songs and tell you how to make them a lot easier. Geometry is a pretty easy one. The only difficult part is the long diagonal. To deal with that, I recommend to look at it like 3 different parts instead of one long block. This helps you to stay at the right timing for the entire block of notes. To beat minute, you need to basically do the same thing. You should look at the 5 connected notes like 2 notes and then 3. This again helps you to stay at the right timing and not click when you shouldn't. Joy to the World is the song that I hate the most, but with this method it's much easier. The first part is easy, but when you get to the 5 connected notes, use the same method as before and split it into 2 and then 3. And if you are struggling in the last 3 notes, what helped me is to look at your cursor instead of the notes, and then you can make sure that you click the right column. Godly Imaginations is a pretty easy song, but if you are struggling, you can again split the connected notes into groups of 2. The last song to get a talisman is Vie En Rose, whatever. The reason why it's a bit difficult is that it's very long. This means that if you have high ping, you just need to hope that it won't lag. Through the Campfire is very difficult, but you can still use the method to make it a little easier. Just like Godly Imaginations, you can split the long diagonal to groups of 3, and the long snake can be splitted into 3, 3 and then 2. I'll say it again, the song is very difficult, so don't worry if it takes you a lot of tries. I can't speak a lot about the last song because I didn't finish it, but the same method still applies. The most important thing in all of the songs is to give up only after you get so mad that you will break the screen if you continue. I'm not saying never give up, because if you're watching this video, you've probably gotten to that state. At last, if you found this helpful and want more, please subscribe, it helps a lot.